Tune in and watch Lori and Amelia as they talk health and wellness, keep you in the know, highlight do-gooders in promo, and spill the tea in Never Have I Ever. And now it's time for the rundown.
Hello, how are you?
So good. Good morning.
Good morning, or ciao.
Ciao.
This is I wore this for you, and we'll talk about that here in a minute. So, hello everybody. Welcome to episode 111. 111.
It's crazy. We're so young.
I know. I'm Amelia Model Promo Corner, and this little cutie patootie next to me is Lori Bolton of the Magnet Group. And today we have a new sponsor. I don't know if they've sponsored before. If they have, I'm so excited they're back. If not, thank you for being a first timer. And our sponsor is Crystal D. So Crystal D has always been a front runner in the awards and gifts industry and continues to innovate and elevate to meet changing needs and desires. The company recently introduced a collection of eco-friendly awards. We love our eco-friendly around here. And it's called the Rio Collection.
Ooh.
When I say that, I want to be like, Rio. I want to get my R's. The Rio Collection.
It's very sexy.
And older designs with locally sourced recycled glass and sustainable bamboo cases. We know all about bamboo, don't we?
Yes.
The boom. In addition, in hearing from their customers who are small business owners and find themselves often being jacks of all trades, Crystal D created and launched Flip It Friday, a tech-driven sales tool that helps them pitch cool award ideas to their customers, sparking conversations and driving sales. It's a weekly email that shares fresh ideas and displays everything the distributor's own branding, everything with the distributor's own branding. So go check them out, crystal-d.com. Thank you guys so much. That was a mouthful, but that sounds like they got a lot going on. And we've mentioned them before. They've been hiring like crazy. So Crystal D, they have a legacy person. I don't know if you know. Oh, geez, my mind's going to blank with all the cold medicine. The previous Eric Johnson that used to own Idealine, his daughter Erin works in the marketing department at Crystal D.
Yay!
I love it. I love seeing when the promo babies are making their own way in another company and excelling.
So good.
Shout out Crystal. So this is a special edition, and my ciao is for Lori. So Lori, why are we doing a special edition this week? What do you got going on?
Oh my goodness. So we leave in like less than 48 hours. We are on our way to London, Greece, Turkey, and Croatia. Super, super excited. And I have to tell you that Sarah Goshgarian-Unruh and her husband, JT, we are meeting up with them in Greece. So we're so excited to vacation with them and spend some good quality time. We'll do London on our own on the front end for 4 days and then a day and a half on the back end. So we're thrilled. This is actually for Mark's birthday, and Sarah's birthday is on the 25th. So we're celebrating both of them, and we're so excited.
That is so awesome. I should have looked up how to say like hello in all those languages, but I didn't honestly know how many places you were going, so I don't think I could have wrapped my head around that today.
I'm trying to think.
Like I've got bonjour.
Yes, exactly. I've got thank you. Evkaristo is thank you in Greek. I'm forgetting. I'm forgetting. It's too early in the morning here.
Google Translator.
Yes, exactly.
Yep.
So we're excited. So that's why, even though I think every episode is a special edition for us, this is a super, super special edition.
So in this edition, we are going to showcase a lot of Living with Lori. So we'll have to hear when she gets back how many of these she's implemented into her daily routine on her travels. But let's hear the best of. Okay, so Lori, what what is your living with Lori? Is it something I'm going to eat, or is it something that will make me well for?
Well, it's funny you said this, that you were going outside to get sunshine. Very interesting. So we're going to talk today about actionable ways to nourish your mental health. So simple. It really is. Again, I've shared this in the past and I will share again. I'll make a smoothie after we get done recording this. The point is like I have all the ingredients, so it's super easy for me to do. It'll take me 5 minutes to make a really healthy smoothie. You've got to have the ingredients in the house, or otherwise it becomes a challenge. Get outside every morning, move your body, even if it's just a walk around the block. Get outside every morning, take in that sunshine, and get that vitamin D. I can tell you that we've talked about our circadian rhythm. And I've got friends that have their shades on timers that when the sun comes up, those shades rise in the bedroom and they wake up to natural sunlight. And that I think is so good for you. Start a yoga practice. I know for some that might be like, That could also be just pausing for 5 minutes in the morning and meditating. And meditating doesn't need to be like the shrine. You can literally sit up in bed and take 5 minutes and breathe. Hold your hand, one on your chest, your heart, and one on your gut, and feel your breath go in and out. And just think about your intentions for the day. Declutter your space. I do this ongoing throughout, like every week. I will go through my closet, I'll go through pantry, and I declutter. So I'm not a clutterer, I'm a declutterer. Schedule your vacation days, so important. I just talked about it. I'm taking a couple days off. Do it. It's so good for your soul. So good. Random acts of kindness, which we talk about in our podcast as well. People that have done random acts of kindness. Go do something nice for somebody. It could be as simple as buying the person behind you a coffee in the Starbucks line. That's happened to me and it feels really good. Learn something brand new. I actually am a huge advocate for this. I try to learn something new every day. It could be small. It could be something a little bit larger. Like I'm still in the midst of my Pilates, and that for sure I'm learning something every day. But even there's apps to where there's like trivia questions. Just learn something, anything. And then I'm looking at my other two real quick. I'm sorry, Amelia. I didn't have that pulled up. And my other two is going to be grab coffee with a friend, the best, right? The best. And then check off a to-do list. And I do make lists. I've got one going right now. And I love making a list and checking it off and making another list and checking it off. I thoroughly enjoy that. So some things for your mental health as we navigate and we're almost halfway through the year, Amelia.
So Lori, do you have a good health tip for me? I need some. Thanksgiving kicked my ass. I've put on a couple pounds. I'm sluggish. Help me.
Help. Okay, so this is going to drop, I think, pretty darn close to holidays, to like Christmas. I'm thinking. So managing emotional eating when it hits. So you've got 9 different things here that can help. You can declutter a room, you can wash and fold laundry, which actually I thoroughly enjoy doing laundry. Brew your favorite tea. I love having my afternoon tea. So 2-3 o'clock, having some tea, putting some Manuka honey in it, adding collagen. So helpful. Specifically when it comes to managing emotional eating. Complete a puzzle. I think we've talked about this before. With the 2 cats in the house, it's virtually impossible to complete a puzzle. Phone a friend. That's always so good for our soul. Purge a closet. I actually was purging over the weekend. Whether it was associated to emotional eating or not, I was purging. I just feel like every time of this year, I stock up on some basics and I get rid of stuff that's not serving me, that I'm not wearing anymore. Walk and listen to a podcast. You can walk and listen to the rundown. Get caught up. 15-minute yoga. And just remember everything in moderation, you guys, and you will be golden. But yeah, moderation is the key. Lots of water too.
I love it. Those are good tips. And I'm not really an emotional eater, but I don't typically get junk food in the house, but with all the baked goods that were made and my mom said home, and my daughter was making them with the cousins. So there's just like cookies and all this stuff around, and I keep finding myself eating it, and I'm like, I just need to throw it away so I don't eat it. But my point of that before I started rambling was, again, not emotional, but sometimes you just feel overwhelmed. And I got to that feeling a few weeks ago. I just was like, oh, there's so much stuff going on. So yeah, I was feeling really just like overwhelmed. I couldn't focus at work. So I took some time and I gutted my office. I emptied every office drawer, every little storage thing, just started trashing stuff, put everything in little organizational things so I could find, like, you know, when you're going to travel and you want a charging cord and there's just like a pile of everything imaginable in there. I couldn't take it anymore. I was like, I can't find anything. So I started with my office. Then I did a little bit of other stuff. Next is going to be my closet because it's purging time. I'm like, I hate to get rid of things. I just save them. Like, maybe someone else will wear this, but if something's been in the closet for 3 or 4 years, I think I need the real estate instead.
Yes, you need to scoot it out. Yes, this is a hard time of the year for lots of people.
Yeah, this week has been a little overwhelming. I'm traveling, so I'm out of the office for 2 days. I'm trying to pack for a family trip, so I'm trying to help everybody pack. My kids have a ton of schoolwork that they're going to have to work on. So yeah, it's to that point where I'm like, I'm just trying to do what I can do to control the chaos. Yesterday I took a break and I dusted. I was like, I just needed something. So I dusted.
That was probably very therapeutic.
It was. And I was like, okay, check that. That's one less thing I have to worry about tonight.
Really should. Okay, so living with Lori this week is sunburn remedies and bug bite remedies. As we go into summer, yes, people are getting, exposed to the sun, the UV index, and then of course bug bites, which there are different bugs. I was in Miami last week and there's a whole nother slew of bugs there. I was getting bit like crazy and I didn't even see the little things biting me. They're so small. So for sunburn, most of you probably know this, but aloe vera is super good for you. It soothes the burned skin. It's fresh from the plant is best if you. So I actually have a couple aloe vera plants out in the yard. You can just go break it off.
I have one inside, a big one in a potter.
It's so good. And then ACV, you've heard me talk about apple cider vinegar in so many different elements. I take it daily and I take it to control my cholesterol. I actually was able to get off my cholesterol medication by taking apple cider vinegar every day. So it's not only good for sunburn and helping the pH of your burned skin and reducing blistering, promotes healing. It's overall a really good thing for you. And I'm going to stay on ACV for a second. A lot of people are concerned because if you take shots of it, which a lot of people do, it is very acidic and can cause damage to the enamel in your teeth. So you can go to Whole Foods or Sprouts and just get the capsules of apple cider vinegar. So it's not harming your teeth. Cold shower relieves the pain, post-shower moisturizer as soon as possible to trap in the water. So like even an Aquaphor would be great. And then bug bite remedies. I did not know about a banana peel. Never heard of it before. So you place the inside of a banana peel on a bite and it takes away the itch. The baking soda I've heard of, but never really used it, but that's good, right? I'm doing a paste with some water. And then I hadn't heard of a raw onion. I had not heard of placing a raw onion slice on the bite until itching subsides. It's probably no different than when you're cutting onions and it burns your eyes.
Right, it pulls it out, something out.
Like just like it burns like it takes care of the bug bite. So super fun as we go into summer. Of course, wear your sunscreen is always my first recommendation, but it happens. We sometimes miss a spot and get burnt.
And the aloe works not just for sunburns, but like if you're grilling and you burn yourself, like your finger burns or cuts or scrapes. So I would always break them off and just put them on the kids, especially if you're outside. I have a big plant, which I need to separate because it's getting way too big. And the baking soda, not just bug bites, but also stings. So like a wasp or a hornet or a bee, if you're trying to get the little stinger out, that paste will kind of pull it out. There is a, I forgot what it's called now. It'll come to me.
But that's a natural remedy. Also, if you can get fresh mud, something that like draws it out, like if you're on a rafting trip or something and you get stung, you can put that on, and that's kind of a quick natural remedy to subside the pain.
We used to, when we would get stung by bees, put just like mud. We'd make mud and put it on there and try to like suck it out. My sister had to carry an EpiPen. She was deathly allergic. So did Lucas, for that matter. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
crazy. But yeah, some really great natural remedies for not only sunburn, but for bug bites as we head into summer.
Damn it. I wish I would have known the banana one. I got bit by something the other day and I thought it was like a chigger or a mosquito or something. And then it swelled up and I was like, I think it was a spider. It's starting to go back down, but it got really big. I was like, spider bites can get nasty quickly.
Oh my gosh, so nasty.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have to have Lori let us know how many of these she's actually done on her trip. I know sometimes you pack heavy when you're traveling, but I'm imagining it's gonna be a light suitcase trip.
Suitcase, that was singular, my friend. It's suitcases. We're taking 4. We're taking 4 suitcases. I know, ridiculous. Mark and I are like, we're sharing. We've got our cubes, right? So like one suitcase will be half his shoes, half my shoes. There's one suitcase. He has just as many shoes as I. Actually, he probably has more shoes than I have. But
I know he's a bit of a prima donna. I got it.
So 4 suitcases. But I'm taking all my vitamins for 2 weeks. So I actually, thank you for reminding me. I got to order another pill case. But yeah, they're all coming with me.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, tune in again on June 27th for another special edition. We'll see you guys next time. Bye. Ciao. Bonjour. Arrivederci.